Hi, this is Sandra, and I'm coming to you with another reading, and this is for Taurus for the month of November. Hi, Taurus. As I always say, I always shuffle my cards beforehand, and I pray over the cards beforehand, and I go ahead and deal the cards out beforehand to save time and get things going. Uh, As I always say, also, if you'd like to have a private reading with me, just go ahead and look below and you'll see my email address. Go ahead and email me and we can set up an appointment for a private reading, because these readings that we do here on YouTube are just general readings. Some information will pertain to some of you millions of Tauruses out there, and some information, it's just different information for different depends on the Taurus's out there situation that it go to. But if you want more details, you just look below, inbox me, we'll schedule an appointment, and we will get down with it. Okay, Taurus, let's go ahead on with the first card that I pulled for you, which was the Ace of Rods. The Ace of Rods show you moving from one place to another, or moving from one situation to another moving from a situation to a better situation. Maybe moving from one job going to another job. Maybe you have two jobs. Some of you Tauruses out there, and you moving from one job to another. This is your daily thing. Or it could be you leaving a situation that wasn't that great and moving on to find better situations when it comes to maybe love or relationships or friendships, things of that nature. This is a card of moving on. Or it could be for some of you Tauruses that you were something happened in your past and you're moving away from it. You're moving away from your past and learning from it also, because see how the girl is going across that from one side to the other. She's steady and she's smiling and she's happy. She's confident. The Taurus has built up some confidence from whatever kept you down in the past. You have confidence now, and you're able to cross over from your past mistakes and whatever hindered you in the past. And you're moving forward from that. And steady as she goes, it looks like you're confident. You're careful, more careful now, but you don't let that bother you. You just, you go on, you go forward with confidence, learning from your mistakes, learning from your past. So this card is showing that for some of you Tauruses, it could be moving on to a better opportunity. It could be an opportunity that you're moving forward to from what you are doing now. This is going to be in the first week of November, Tauruses, so that's really, really great. Glad to see that. Okay, our next card that we show, which is in the second week of November, is going to be the Six of Rods. Now, if you can see there's a boy standing there, and he's got his hands raised, and there's people in, can you see that? And there's people in the background, and they're got their hands raised, and they're smiling and happy. Just looking at it, it's common sense. It's just victory. It's a card of achievement, and not only that you are proud and happy of yourself of what you've achieved, but others are too. You have people that's got your back. They're proud of you, and you're proud of your achievements also, and you should be. I mean, you worked really hard to get where you've gotten, or whatever project that you're taking off on is going to be very well appreciated. It also shows maybe a job advancement. Somebody's offering you an advancement at work. To move on to bigger and better things, and through your hard work, it is being noticed. Believe me, it's being noticed, and this is the second week in November, so you're gonna experience your achievements, and you and other people are going to be happy for you for whatever you've achieved, and they seen your hard work and dedication. Your bosses have seen your hard work and dedication, and you're getting ready to get rewarded for that, and you're going to be proud of yourself too, Taurus, and that's really, really great. Great job, Taurus. Keep it up. Now, your next card is showing the Tower. If you can see that. If you see the Tower, like I said, these cards speak for themselves. It shows, a house falling down. It's caught fire. The waters that is underneath what is a house doing on water? Something happened here. It's a sudden uh, destruction. Something happened really, really fast, and you didn't see it coming. You felt it. You know it was there, but you didn't see it coming. Sometimes things happen like that. Sometimes this card represents for some of you Tauruses that there was a situation that was happening. You knew about the situation, which wasn't going in the right direction, but you chose to ignore it or stay in denial about the situation. Something, a relationship or friendship or whatever, was built on an illusion. It didn't start out right, so it's not ending out right. It started out being, I could say, fake. Let's just say it. You're faking it. And when you fake stuff like this, you starting out in a relationship wise with friends or family, anybody. If you're faking it like that, the end result is going to be, it's just going to all come falling down. And I'm not saying that could be some of you Tauruses out there. There could be somebody around you in a situation like this, and they may need to call on you for some advice. It could be a divorce. Somebody's getting a divorce or going to be filing for divorce. It could be a relationship breakup. But this was something that some of you Tauruses out there already knew about, because somebody was faking all along. The relationship wasn't built on solid ground, because you see the house is on top of water. So it was already shaky grounds from the beginning. Whatever happened here, and it was an abrupt, it needed to happen. It was going to happen. It was something that was out of anybody's hands, because it didn't start out right. And my grandfather always told me, bless his heart, that, hey, if it starts off wrong, it's going to end up wrong. If it starts out right, it's going to end up right. And that's what happened here. There was a situation that's going on. I'm feeling it's a relationship. I'm feeling it's got something to do with a man and woman relationship, or a man and woman marriage. A marriage is getting ready to be dissolved. It's gone. It's over with. And somebody didn't see it coming. Or they saw it coming, some of you Tauruses, but just ignored it. And then all of a sudden, bam, it just blew up in your face. It's just blew up in your face. That's for some of you Tauruses out there, men and women. You know what I'm talking about. Or it's going to happen. It's in the process of happening. If you haven't already experienced this yet, it is coming. It won't be a surprise now, because you know about it. I told you about it. But now that you know about it, just prepare yourself, because you have an idea what I'm talking about anyway. Some of you Tauruses out there, you have an inkling of what I'm talking about, because it's in the process now. It hasn't happened yet, but it is coming. Something's coming to a ending, an abrupt ending, a fast ending. I mean, just a total loss. I hate to say that for some of you Tauruses, but this is what's coming up in your cards. Okay, and the next card that I have, which is the ending week of November, is the King of Rods. And he is leaving the destruction. He's right behind the Tower. And this man, I believe, is some sort of air sign, because he's the type of person that has likes to be, he likes to go out on his own. He don't like to be smothered. He's the type of man that don't like to, he's not a follower. He's a leader. He has his stuff together now. He's more likely some entrepreneur person that does his own thing or has a job to where he's has his own freedom, say like in sales or excuse me, or selling houses or selling land or something where he's out and about and he's, has his freedom. He's not stuck in an office. He's not stuck in a building or anything like that. He's out and about and free, and he's good at his skill of what he does. He's really good at it. He's, sort of charming. He's a very charming young man, very handsome, tall, nice looking. And he comes right at you what he has to say. He's on the flip side, he's a bit arrogant. He's a bit egotistic. He can have a bit of a bad temper to go along with all that. He's very, very aggressive. He likes to have his way. Look at him. Look how he just comes across, just he's got his head up. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's all how it comes across to others. But he does have this little air about himself sometimes where he can be a bit selfish, and think about himself sometimes, and he can be a little impatient with people or situations. This is the person that's walking away. He's walking away. He's the one that's initiating a breakup, or he's the one that's going to be walking out on a Taurus. This is a air sign here, and he's going to be, or she is a he for a lady, and for the women that are married Tauruses, that this is going to be taking place for some of you, not all of you, just some of you. Remember, this is just a general reading. You could take bits and pieces out of of things that I'm talking about to who you are and place it. And if you want a more further reading, a detailed reading for your own personal situation, email me and we will talk about it. But this person is walking out of your life abruptly, fast. They're leaving. They want a divorce. Some of you Taurus women, they want to separate from the relationship. They want it gone. They want it done. They want it over with. I hate to say that to some of you Tauruses. Like I said, some of you should already be aware of it because it started out on shaky grounds. And for some reason, some of you maybe was in a relationship for so long and you just didn't know how to end it. Or maybe there were children involved and you didn't want to do anything because of the children. It could have been all kind of different situations depending on the situation. Why this person might have hung in there because of children or some other kind of attachment. Could be money reasons. It's all kind of different reasons why people hold out being in an unhappy situation. Sometimes it could be out of denial, or because they love the person so much. But sometimes it's best to sacrifice something to get something. As my father used to say, sometimes to win, you have to lose. So when you lose, you're actually a winner because you're really giving up something that it has not served your purpose anymore. It's not serving you as an individual. So sometimes we just have to just let go and let God. And that's what I'm here to do, to let you know I'm just the messenger. I am nobody. I'm not trying to be nobody. I'm just wanting to be a vessel for the Most High God, our Creator, who put us here and who we are a part of. We are God's. So He wants to use, us as a vessel to communicate with each other and to help each other in situations that we sometimes lose control of. And so that's what I believe that I'm here for. I'll put that way. And I'm just a vessel. I'm just a messenger. Don't look at me like, oh, she's right. And it's not me. It's the messenger above that, and the angels that he's given the message to deliver to you. So I'm just being used as a vessel. And it's not me. It's the information from around me. So now that we got that straight, I always say I pull a angel card, which is the angels are going to talk to you and round up this whole situation here for you guys. And what came up was enchantment, the enchantment card. When the enchantment card comes up, it wants you to know the angels are telling you that you have so much power inside yourself, that you never really knew you had. And what they want you to do is reach out to them. They want you to reach out to your creator, Most High God, and they want you to ask the angels for help. Because, look, no matter, even us in the physical, we really are a spiritual. All of us are a spiritual being. And we, before we leave here, we pass on. The physical body is just going to go away, and the spiritual body is going to live on. So while we're here in the physical, there's the spiritual out there around us that wants to help us. That's their job and duty now. Once they leave here, they are to help others that's still here by delivering messages, by letting you know, seeing certain things before they happen. Sometimes seeing certain things before they happen can really help you, because either you can change that situation. Sometimes seeing things ahead of time can help you to change a situation, or it can help you to prepare for it and see it as it is and help you to move on to bigger and better things. It's either or. So the enchantment card is saying to you, Taurus is out there, to go ahead and call on your pray, and not just when you're in trouble, not just when things are going wrong. Go ahead, and they want you to call on them on a daily basis. Take out 10 to 15 minutes of your day and sit down somewhere and just close your eyes and breathe and listen to maybe some really soft, nice music, or you don't even have to listen to music at all. Light some candles, light some incense, and just sit there quietly. No TV, no kids, no nothing. And just meditate give yourself that time for 10 or 15 minutes a day, maybe twice a day. To some people that work a lot, do it in the morning. Get up a little earlier in the morning. Do it in the morning before you go to work, and then come home. Do your little thing, cooking or whatever you do. And then once everything's settled, go into a room of your own. This is your time. This is for you. This is for your healing inside. This is for the spirits angels that's past that wants to help you. They want you to call. They're not just going to just run and jump in your life. We were born with free will. We're able to do whatever we want to do, whether it's right or whether it's wrong. But we have to suffer the consequences for whichever way we choose. We have to face the consequences after. If it's good, you have to face the good consequences. If it's bad, you face the bad consequences. But we do have a choice in the matter. So make the choice to heal yourself. Make the choice to call on help when you need it. The angels and don't want you to be worried. Your creator don't want you to be worried. They just want you to call on them for help. And when you call on them, they say they're going to be there for you. So that's it, Tauruses. I'm finished. I hope you have a blessed day. And I hope you've enjoyed your reading, because I certainly did. Until next time, take care. And I love you. Bye-bye.